Welcome to the new in July. Exciting new things for the July promotional month for all of our Park Lane English-speaking businesses around the world. Most everything we'll talk about today is in your network magazine. If you go to your network magazine, which is in your field interface and back office, you've got a version Australia. You see your Australian version. Canada, you see your Canadian version, specific to your market, and lots of great information in there. In fact, everything we talk about today, with the exception of our closing, is in your network magazine. So that's extremely exciting and a great resource for you. Lots of things going on. Of course, you got the Aruba Again contest, 3 weeks left for that in July. You've got our promotional incentives continue with the Beneath My Wings ring, the Bella watch, the Triple HRCs, the blush, which is just huge, and convention is new in July. Convention is this month, and man, is it going to be incredible for our international businesses. Aruba Again continues. A trip for one is 25,000 points with just 2 recruits, and a trip for 2 is 32,000 points with just 4 recruits. You can be there. It's a 7-week contest. It runs through the 3rd week of July, the July Commission month. And if this is the thing, Canada, Australia, you both have your own tracking, your 7-week tracking report. If you've printed this out and you're tracking your sales, and you're tracking the sales of your new recruits, there is a good chance you could be there. If you're not, you're probably not planning on being there. And so it's a great trip. It's a second chance. Those of you who are in the first one, and we had 20 international winners on this trip, we want to add to that. We want more of you there. Incidentally, that's double what we've had previously in international trips. So we're excited about that, but Aruba Again continues for the first 3 weeks of the July Commission month. The Rich Rewards Club, we love this. I love seeing your posts, seeing how many of you are getting so much of free jewelry, almost more than you can pick. And that's the Rich Rewards Club every single month. When you're brand new, it's also a bonus that you receive. But at the 3rd level, Rich Rewards Club level 3, you get level 2, it's at $2,000. At $2,000, you get the ensemble of the month. Lavender Lust was the month of April. Rodeo Drive was the month of May. Caribbean was the month of June. You may have already figured out these products are available for sale. So you get them, and then they're an item that's available for sale, not in the catalog. Now, they'll be added to the new catalog that's coming out that we see at convention. But here it is for the month of July, and you're going to earn this ensemble, a new August ensemble, with your July sales. Again, just $2,000, and it's a 5-week commission month in our English-speaking months. So now is the time where you're going to, and that's just a beautiful piece that is yours, just $2,000 or more in total net and non-sales for the month of July. Promotionally, the same items we have in June continue on up until convention. The Yes gift is the Beneath My Wings ring. This is a beautiful piece. The Bella watch is the hostess bonus. There is no question this has been hugely popular. This has been one of the most popular hostess specials we've ever had, and Park Lane has now gone into their 2nd reorder. Inventory on that arrives next week because it has been so popular. Keep offering it. Your hostesses are going to get it. They're going to want to get one of the most popular hostess specials we've ever had in our company's history, and we're going to make sure they get that. Keep using that to book shows. It is powerful. I hope you have yours. I hope you're wearing yours. And, of course, in all of our English-speaking markets, Triple HRCs continue in the month of July. So those 50 for 5s or 50s for 6 if you're in Australia, they continue as special tools you can use to leverage great productivity in your hostesses. Don't just give them away, please. Don't do that. Use them for 7 or more in attendance, or $100 in outside orders, or they get a booking for you for somebody who can't come. Take those special items and use them to help you. Rebel says there's never too much jewelry to pick. That's exactly right. There's never too much for jewelry, honestly. Continuing on, so our specials for Australia and Canada continue in July up until convention. The Blush is the customer special with a $30 order. This, again, has been one of the most popular customer specials we've ever had. Beneath My Wings ring continues as the Yes gift, and Bella Watch continues as the Hostess special in the month of July. Also, there are many of you who are working towards the Best of the Best challenge. This was a 13-week contest in Australia. It ran April 22nd through July 15th. That's Tuesdays. In Canada, it ran the 24th through the 17th. That's Thursdays. But it was 13 weeks in both instances, and it challenged you to have 25 shows and 5 recruits and get $1,000 cash at convention. And that's the icing. Doing that gets you that at convention. Think how cool that'll be, getting $1,000 in Chicago. What you'll do with it, whether bring it home or go downtown to the magnificent Mile, Michigan Avenue. If you've never been there, it is incredible. Having traveled all the places where you live, this is one of the coolest concentration of awesome shopping anywhere in the world. But lest you think the icing is all you get, I want to remind you that depending on what level you are, this is what you'd make, the minimum you'd make. If it's just qualifying shows and the new recruits just come in and qualify, the minimum you'd make is this. $5,000 as a vision, $2,500 as a fashion director. Truth is, you'll make much more than that. So on your way to this exciting challenge, you are truly going to benefit by all that happens as you build your business. In your network magazine, there's a great, it's like a 4-page article. It actually comes from something international. It comes from a recruiting conference call that Scott Levine had with all of Park Lane, Canada. A couple weeks ago, we were lucky enough to have Scott on a call, and he talked about something that people in Park Lane had never heard him share, and it's the 12 key points of recruiting. Number one is recruiting is an attitude. You know, for the last couple weeks on the News at Noon, we've been talking about recruiting is a feeling. It's a feeling attitude. It really is. And there are 11 other great keys to sharing the opportunity with Park Lane. Please take time in your network magazine to look at this. This is our CEO, and we're very blessed and unique in that Park Lane CEO actually came from the field. Now, I've worked with some great companies with some amazing CEOs, but one thing I'll tell you, they never understood what I understood about the business because they'd never actually done it and grown it. That's not true with Scott. He has. And so when you see 12 points from this guy, these are 12 really key points that can help you in sharing the Park Lane opportunity. Really is amazing. We've got, there's a special announcement in your network magazine too. It shows you the cover of our 1998 catalog. This was, remember, we're going to be 60 years old this year. All of you who are with us are going to help us celebrate our 60th anniversary. This is the catalog 60 years ago. Actually, it's 1972. Oh my goodness, that's is that really 42 years ago? I think so. My math is right. Yeah, that actually is. And so you can see that while some things never change, like weekly paychecks can change, flexible working hours can change, the Best Hostess program gets better, exciting, rewarding recruiter, there are some things that have to change. And one of the things that is changing now, and we did a little comparison in your magazine, depending on which one, Canada or Australia, you're in, there's a little comparison of 1998 and 2014. Now, you can tell this comparison is done for the U.S. because the first thing is a cost of a gallon of gas. We don't buy a gallon of gas where you and I, where I live I do, but where you live you don't. It's a liter, and funny enough, it's about that much a liter, more than that now. But, you know, gas was back 1998, it was, you know, a fraction of what it is now. A U.S. postage stamp, that's to mail a letter, was 32 cents then. I don't know what it is in Canada, Australia. And the customer bonus special back in 1998 was $12. Well, as we go fast forward 16 years, a lot of things have gone up, including fuel. And so we're making an adjustment to the Park Lane customer bonus item. Depending on what country you're in Canada, it will go to $14. Now, really, this is, I mean, for somebody who places a $90 order and saves $340, they save $6 less, $2 3 times. But $14 in Canada will be the new customer special. In Australia, it's $17. That's because the item includes GST tax in Australian market. And so that goes into effect on August the 6th. It is with our new catalog, and all the support material in your new catalog supports that. So you don't have to worry about changing anything because all the great new support material will have it. That ends up getting you, when you think about it, that ends up getting you, that's another 23% credit you get, because on your non-sales, you get credit on all that for trips, for awards, for recognition, for rich rewards, for everything. And that's like a 22% raise in the amount of credit you get on those. So excellent. Thank you for Park Lane for still offering the greatest customer special in the world. The one thing that as I share this with new people who don't know who we are around the world, they all say the same thing. How can you do that? Actually, in Vancouver, BC, it was called the Holy S moment, because when we would explain it, there were like 3 people in a row that we explained the customer special, and they went, holy, and said the word. And so that's what we call it, that moment. It is the greatest. It's just such a great tool. So again, 14 in Canada, 17 in Australia, effective August 6th. I actually want to show you a picture of somebody very special. This is Ildi. Ildi is a branch director in Australia. This is a picture that was just taken, I believe. This is her in the gym, and she is in the gym a lot. So much, in fact, that this is a picture of a trophy and the Park Lane bracelet she wore, as she recently was recognized as the #1 overall world champion bodybuilder in a Korean competition. It was held in Korea, but was a worldwide competition. She was recognized as #1 overall. I mean, Miss Universe, that's it. She is the best female overall, so invisible of weight classes, in the world. And that's her trophy and her Park Lane jewelry that she wore. Now, she is incredibly consistent about what she does to make that happen. Every day she's in the gym. And I leave you with a great quote that says, hello, my name is consistency. I am related to success. We should hang out more than every once in a while. And that picture and Ildi's amazing accomplishment reminds me of, anything, something like that. When you look at her, that is the result of an amazing commitment that she has made. And you can see it. You can physically see it as you look at her. Guess what? Our business is exactly the same way. You can see it in the success of people who are on the top. And I will tell you that the one key to that is, just like Ildi would tell you that about working out and creating the body she has to be, best in the world, being the best in this business is exactly the same way. It's consistency. It's working every day in your business. It's not at the expense of your family. It's not at the expense of your health. It's not at the expense of all those other great priorities. You can still do all those things. But it's every day saying, I am going to work a couple hours on my business. And that's Ildi probably works out more than a couple hours a day. I mean, she's, probably half her day is in the gym. But it's consistent. And related to what level you want to be, consistently working in your business is what's related to success. And you should hang out more than every once in a while. And here's the thing that Ildi will tell you, is that the more you do it, the better you get at it. I mean, if we go work out once every 3 months, it's terrible, and we hurt afterwards. But if you do it every day, you get better at it, and the duplication effect, multiplicity, means you start building faster and better. This business is exactly the same way. We appreciate all of you who consistency is part of your everyday, whether it be a half an hour or a couple hours in your business. And believe it or not, we see that success. Your name shows up in the best of the best. And at convention, when we are all together in what is only about, from today, it's only 4 weeks away, you will see those people who have been consistent about working daily in their business. And it is exactly related to the success you'll see. And I have to tell you, it is going to be an incredible convention as we just rock the Park Lane world with your amazing success. In the end, it's all about you, and we appreciate you joining us on the New in July, whether live or recorded. Thanks for taking time to invest in your business and seeing everything that's new for July in the month of July. Have a great month, everybody, and thanks for being part of our Park Lane